Hi, welcome back to the Mr. Showtime podcast. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the popular dating show, The Bachelor SA. Interracial relationships between black men and Caucasian women are the most polarizing in this society. Now, just before I head into the video, just a little background story as to why I say this. On my Facebook, I have about 1,500 friends on my friends list. Typically, I normally get like 30 to 40 views on my Facebook stories, right? Now, as a person who's technically dated a white woman, I remember this day. I uploaded a photo of me and her on my stories. Guess how many views I got that day? Now remember, I said on average, I'm averaging around 30 to 40 views. On that particular photo, guess how many views I got? Try 200, borderline 300 views, which is pretty astronomical from the average. Number that I get for views, which again speaks volumes of how polarizing interracial relationships are and how much society views it as a threat. They don't take too kindly of it, especially white men in particular. They're not comfortable of the idea of a Negro swapping spit with their precious snow bunny white woman. Now coming back to the dating show The Bachelor. In 2020, in the United States, Matt James was the first black bachelor of the show The Bachelor USA. And lo and behold, there were a lot of talks and articles and trash talk about Matt James as a black man. Black women in particular were not too adamant, were not too receptive. They didn't take too kindly of the idea of a black man sticking his eggplant emoji, if you know what I mean, with the candidates, of which the majority are white women. Now, funny enough, black women cheer each other on when they are dating non-black men, white men in particular. They'll be high-fiving each other, they'll be telling each other, yes girl, you're dating up. You see, it's okay when black women do it, but for black men, we're called sellouts. We can't handle a strong black woman. We're weak. We're Uncle Toms. We're Uncle Ruckuses. We're coons. We should know better. How dare we? The hypocrisy is over 9,000 when it comes to black women's perceptions of black men dating white women. It's okay when they do it. I mean, don't get it twisted. Society has lesser of a problem if a black woman is dating white men. We've already seen South Africa's first black bachelorette by the name of Mbuso Van Dam. See, it's much less of a threat. It is perceived less of a threat when a black woman dates white men, because a black woman is a woman. It's a little bit more tolerated by society if a black woman of color is dating a white man. It's not that controversial because she's a woman. She poses no threat. No physical threat, that is. But interracial relationships between a black man and a white woman Society's not having it. I remember when I was in university, right, was with my girlfriend on campus. We would be getting eye dagger stares. People would stare at us with dagger eyes. Not that much, but it's still there. Now, don't get it twisted. It bothered neither one of us because we were halfway expecting it. We were, and we were okay with it. Now, you may see on the thumbnail that's that's me on the thumbnail. Now, relax, relax. I am not the next bachelor. Okay, it's just a thumbnail. I will not be the next bachelor. I'm too good for that. Okay. I just wanted to. I just put myself in the thumbnail because, I mean, come on. Do you see how dashing I am? I mean, look at me. I look like $1,000, $1,000,000. But coming back to the show, what would it be like if South Africa? You've already seen America had their first black bachelor in the form of Matt James. What would be like if South Africa had their first black male bachelor? You see, from my personal perspective, I can already see it. I can already hear the articles. I can already feel it. It's gonna be the most controversial season. It's gonna be the most viewed season. More viewed than 50 Shades of Grey. More viewed than The Notebook. More viewed than Magic Mike XXL. Because South Africa is not big on interracial relationships like that. Yes, they are here and there. But I know how white people are going to feel about this. They're not going to be too receptive of it. The producers of and owners and producers of the show, The Bachelor SA, they're going to think twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times before they allow a tall, dark, handsome black man with an eggplant emoji measuring at around 6 inches, 7 inches, or even 8 inches, blowing the backs of their precious white woman. I tell you now, that season is going to be the most viewed ever. More than any other season of The Bachelor South Africa. That particular black bachelor that is pending, that may be in the near future, or if ever, that particular black man is going to be viewed as a coon, a sellout by the black community, especially amongst black females. Because how dare him overlook all the other sisters in the community and swapping spits with the precious blonde hair, blue-eyed, brunette-haired white woman. How dare him? Who does he think he is? Does he think he's better all of a sudden? We need to teach him a lesson. He's gonna be ostracized in the black community. That's what I'll tell you that much. I know I have. I've dated white women before. I know how it feels. They're gonna run that particular black bachelor. They're gonna run him up the flagpole. They're gonna trial him by fire. How dare he sell out? do you think? Do you think the Black Bachelor is gonna have a panel of plenty of white women pining and vying for his attention? In South Africa's case, I don't see it, at least not yet. You know why? Because of all the political shenanigans that have been happening and media portrayals. The way black people are portrayed in the media, I don't see white women jumping over each other trying to get a black man as a dating option. At least not for a long-term dating option. What do you think? Do you see a panel of white female candidates in The Bachelor pining for a black man's attention? Do you see it? I honestly don't know what to think. Unless, of course, he is biracial or colored. Because coloreds are tolerated in the white community because they are half and half. Maybe a colored man has a better chance, but a full-fledged black Negro such as myself, I don't know. What do you think? How do you think it's gonna go? How do you think that season is gonna go overall? How do you think black women are gonna feel watching a fellow brother sell out to white girls? I don't think it's gonna go so well. Before, during, and in the aftermath. I don't think I don't see it going very well as people would like it to go. But again, that's just my little thoughts. That's just my little take. What do you think? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below. I know this is a very touchy subject, which is exactly why I brought it up. How do you think the South African public is going to feel about The Bachelor's first black male bachelor pining for the attention? Well, for white women to be pining for the attention of a black man. Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for listening.